IGN Live! Well, if it isn't the smartest audience here, because you are going to see a reveal for the first time here at IGN Live in this room before the rest of the world. If you look up what this game title is online, there's nothing. So you're going to be among the first for unannounced game. No one knows what IP it could be. But I think you're in for a treat. I'm not going to talk about it anymore, though, because we're just going to show you.
On the off chance you're hearing this. I'm out there. In the dark. I can feel myself slipping. I think it might be too late. There is no coming back from this. This time, you have to let me go. Ro Laren.
That is not going to happen.
Oh my gosh, Ro Laren has a game. It's happening. I would love to welcome to you all Shawn Kittelsen and Mike Gembicki to talk about the freshly announced sci-fi thriller we just saw, which is also in the Star Trek universe. Please welcome them. Hi. Star Trek Shadow Frontier.
Yeah.
Try and look it up.
You guys like seeing Ro Laren? We have some Michelle Forbes fans in the house.
So Shawn, what is Star Trek Shadow Frontier?
So Star Trek Shadow Frontier is a new single-player, third-person action game from Bloober, the same team behind the Silent Hill 2 remake, and Kronos: The New Dawn, starring Ro Laren.
Love to see it. Favorite Bajoran. Now, what would you describe the genre as?
I would describe the genre as a psychological thriller.
Okay.
Like if you like the games that Bloober has made before, if you like a really thrilling survival adventure, this is going to be a game for you. And if you're a Star Trek fan who really wants to dig into the psyche of a character like Ro Laren, this game is for you.
Yeah,
We have a
like 'em
future
too.
fan in the house.
Well, it's really clear from the trailer that you're doing a dark tone, much darker than we traditionally expect from Star Trek. How did this idea come about?
I think this idea came about from Bloober. Mike, do you want to talk a bit about where you guys started with that?
Sure. So, well, you know Bloober, right? We love dark stories. We tell them from 18 years already. So we started with Layers of Fear. We gone on for the medium, and then we figured out that, combination of the two things, so this horror kind of dark storytelling mixed together with such an amazing IP as Star Trek would be just a great match.
Yeah, and I think what we really wanted to see on the Paramount side was, is this team really passionate about Star Trek? Are these true fans? And are they going to bring something that we have not seen in a Star Trek game before? And from the production values that you can see in the trailer to the gameplay itself, this is not a Star Trek game like you've ever played before.
It really looks that way. I mean, the trailer is setting this scene, this new scene, but not necessarily being specific on how the game plays. Could we talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, what should we say? What can we say without getting phased?
Oh yeah, well, definitely we don't want to spoil the story, right? And so we want you to discover it yourself. But yes, you'll be playing the role of Ro Laren. You'll be stranded on an uncharted planet. Something will lure you to this planet, and soon you will figure out that there is not only a planet itself, but it's a bit of a graveyard of the spaceships, and you need to figure out what happened there. Why are there all wreckages covering this planet? So this is the, let's say, the beginning of the story, and I'll let you figure out yourself what's next.
And you're going to explore, and you're going to use your tricorder, and you're going to do all the things that you would expect to do in a Star Trek game. So you will get to feel like you are Ro Laren, and you have access to a whole world of Star Trek lore.
Well, go ahead.
Just say on that, adding to what Shawn said, that definitely you will be able to have all these iconic items that Trekkies love, right? So phaser, tricorder, but also we aim to provide you while you play with a lot of these little Easter eggs, items, you know, things that will spark memories from I think the best times of Star Trek. So it's a very great game for Trekkies for sure. But at the same time, if you're more into this darker, psychological-driven narrative games, you will find something for yourself there too.
Star Trek has dipped its toes into horror before, from the body horror of the Borg to the Voyager episode Macrocosm. What Star Trek narratives does Shadow Frontier draw from?
Well, you mentioned the Borg, and I think I had a lot of nightmares as a kid about being assimilated. First Contact messed with me. So we're definitely channeling a lot of that. But I think a thing that a lot of Star Trek adventures, because there was this rule for many years that there shouldn't be too many interpersonal conflicts between the members of the crew, some of the best Star Trek stories are about internal conflicts, like people dealing with deeper issues within themselves and making it through. And in many ways, the strange new worlds that they're exploring are extension of the conflicts that they're dealing with internally. So this story will delve deep into the background of Ro Laren and her personal conflicts and really bring those out. That's where the darkness comes from.
Well, Ro has a lot to her. She's the first Bajoran we ever see in the franchise. She's rebellious. She's got a chip on her shoulder, a huge one. Where does this occur in the timeline?
I don't know if we can say specifically without spoiling, but I can say, you might see some iconic places in the game here and there, and it will take place far enough past some of the stories that you know and love that we will be citing and referencing those things. But what I can absolutely say is that we're also going to make sure that this game is very accessible to Trek fans who haven't watched all of Next Generation or Voyager or other series. We want to make sure that if this is your first time meeting Ro Laren, you are going to walk away a Ro Laren fan, and you're going to want to know more about her by watching all of those episodes. And if you do love Ro Laren and you've been following her for years, then one, this is Michał Forbes giving a tour de force performance. This is the Ro Laren spotlight game that everyone's always wanted. And I think you're going to get to know this character on a level like you've never seen before.
What made her perfect for this story?
I mean, Michał Forbes, perfect for any story.
Well, Ro was played by Michał, and that performance was one of the beloved elements of by the community, right? So we immediately thought she's a great character for a psychological, deep, dark adventure game. So definitely. And then I'm talking a bit more about the timeline, that this is a very standalone, independent story, right? So definitely we are going to explore lots of themes from Ro past. So if you know her past and you know that she had tons of adventures, then you will have this connection with that character by exploring this element in the overall narration of the game. So So this is a lot about her dealing with her, how it's called, skeletons, right, in her closet a little bit there, but also exploring some of the consequences of the decisions she made in the past.
Yeah, it's about her coming to terms with her own identity and dealing with the shame and regret and the, as Mike mentioned, the choices that she's made that she now has to reconcile.
With a loss as well, right?
A loss.
But I can't tell you more, sorry.
I'm just going to keep asking them the same questions in different ways until we find out.
Chipping away.
Well, in the trailer, one of the first things Ro brushes aside in Zero Gravity is a baseball. That's a familiar motif. Is that a cheeky reference to Captain Sisko or another reference to Deep Space Nine?
We can neither confirm nor deny. But I think sharp-eyed fans who want to go through frame by frame will find an awful lot of Easter eggs in this trailer.
Oh, really? Almost as if I'd like you to play it again in the
Well,
background.
definitely we encourage all the fans to share your thoughts with us, right? Like, go and analyze that trailer. There is for sure something hidden in it, and would love to see who guesses that first.
Wow. You did mention Michelle Forbes. We have had surprise cameos in Star Trek games before. Could we expect any other friendly faces to show up? I mean, Michael Dorn is available. He could do it.
I'm sensing a wish list.
No, I don't know.
We can neither confirm nor deny.
You.
But I can say, I think for Star Trek fans, if you've been waiting for a AAA Star Trek game, congratulations, you're getting one. And hopefully this is just the beginning of a whole lot of AAA Star Trek for the fans who've been waiting patiently. You deserve to get more.
Well, I mean, tell me more about that. I was told that, this is a AAA, but is there more to come from Paramount?
So Paramount Games, we just announced our new division, and our mission is to bring Star Trek and other Paramount franchises to games at the best possible quality, partnering with the best possible talent in games. So that means working with teams like Bloober, who you're all obviously excited about a new Bloober game, right? So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for the teams who are passionate about franchises like Star Trek. We're looking for teams who would be making a great game even without a franchise like Star Trek. And when you bring Star Trek and Bloober together, you get an amazing combination that is going to have an undeniable effect.
Michael, you got anything you want to add to that?
Oh yeah, for us it's a huge privilege, first of all, to work on such an iconic sci-fi brand and bringing our kind of expertise in this dark storytelling to it is even more exciting, right? Because then suddenly we are open to create something that is already very well known, right? But we can add something from ourselves to it. There's nothing better for an artist, right, to commit to something that is already a part of a pop culture, of an icon. So all the team is extremely excited. We did study all the lore, and the documentation is amazing. Like just a couple of days ago, I've seen the full manual for Tricoder in our office, layering all the buttons and stuff, and that's amazing stuff. And you'll find that all in our game, so extremely excited to see that.
Yeah, I think this game is going to be a goldmine for Trek fans to explore, and around every corner see something and say, I know that. And again, if you're not as familiar with Trek lore, this is just a great adventure game, and it's something that you're going to be able to play and get into the story and come away, I think, a bigger Star Trek fan than you were when you started.
Play with a big fan and have them point at everything the entire time. That's what I'm going to do.
You'll be that fan.
I mean, it might be a group of us all being equally as excited. I have one question I have to ask you, though. When can we play Star Trek Shadow Frontier?
Mike, do you want to do the honors?
All right, so be ready for that. It's not that long, so we expect it coming in 2027.
So you won't have to wait too long, folks. It's coming next year.
I'm very excited for this. I thank you guys so much for bringing your reveal here to IGN Live and sharing it with this lovely audience.
Thank you, Kim. Thank you, IGN, and thank you all of you. And hey, to all the fans out there, get ready. Engage.
All right, thank you all so much. Enjoy the rest of your IGN Live.
Have a great one, folks.